right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Let's go. One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Flushing flash, Kevin Kelly. Who could forget his infamous battle with Prince Asim Hamed? The former world champion looks to get a big win. This bout, so much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be...
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Catch and shoot. That counter. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get the meds.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They both want the knockout. Nice job by him to block that jab. Miss with that jab. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't score with that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Kelly in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here. On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab that does not land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quelly in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Kevin Kelly just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And Kevin Kelly is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Nobody home with that hook. Ooh, Kevin Kelly, and down goes Kevin Kelly. You wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Missed him with that uppercut. Oh no, Kevin Kelly in some real trouble here. How are they still standing? Did you see that? Kevin Kelly just got rocked. And Kevin Kelly is dazed. We see it again. There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight. On to the 6th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punch, counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
It's the one who draws.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Ooh, Kevin Kelly took a sharp shot there. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. Hold that thought. Oh, no, Kevin Kelly in some real trouble here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And Kevin Kelly is dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Ooh, Kevin Kelly took a sharp shot there. And Kevin Kelly has to go down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your breath.
Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Back out there and win the round.
Good work, that's it. Now,
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Down goes Kelly, but will he make it up? Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. And introduce this back. Not too many seats to be had in this arena. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Beautiful left uppercut. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense with that left jab. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And down goes Crawford. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford. On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The right hook is scoring. Nice hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford. On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The stamina is off the charts. The Venezuelan is rocked. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it...
Whoa, Johnny. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And that'll do it. Linares is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive in-your-face. This one of the hottest tickets. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice hook. Slip to avoid the jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, son. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
And a nice left hook. And that hook misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter shot. starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round, Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. Wow, let's take another look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
Let's talk about Crawford in the... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Missing with that right hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Jab misses. Incredible work rate. His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. Defense is not an option for these two. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Crawford just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Oh, my God, Johnny. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that. On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter punch right up the middle. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe. Hold it right there. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes?
Oh my God, Johnny! One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Let's talk about Taylor. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He got out of the way of that right hook. And he scores with the counter. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Whoa, Johnny! And the Tartan Tornado is down! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work. That's it. Queen. Just get me back.
Let's start the 6th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems. Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford in trouble. gather right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning,
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the Introduce. A lot of trash talk between these two. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice slip to avoid the jabs. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, we're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Code red time for Josh Taylor. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Left hook. It's finding its target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Taylor in that last one. And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The right hook just missed. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Down goes Josh Taylor. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That jab doesn't find a home. Down goes Taylor. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8.
Let's talk about Taylor. And there's the bell to start round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Going to punch himself out, though. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Beautiful counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Perfect counter lands. Just avoids the left uppercut. One of the best fighters Scotland's overproduces in trouble. Let's talk about Taylor. Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response.
Here we go in the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Already caught him with a counter left. Only catching air with that hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't find a home. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That jab doesn't score. Good counter. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship.
Here we go. It's round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he scores with the counter. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, breathe. Get out there and switch up. Okay.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford in trouble! Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down! Thank goodness we've got instant replay we get to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.